Hey guys, it's Generalkidd here. How is everyone doing today? So, I know it's kind of a double upload for today. We don't usually do that, but this is a very important video that I want to get out and share with you guys. Because Halo MCC, actually more specifically the Insider at the moment, has a new feature. A bunch of new features actually, really cool features. Now right now this is only on the MCC Insider. If you guys had the Insider build, you should have an update for that, which you can all download now and try out. But it should be build 567, as you can see in the bottom right corner of my screen. You can tell if your build matches mine, but you should all get it. I believe anybody with a digital copy of Halo MCC should be able to have the Insider now. So check your updates, check your downloads, and if you want to try this feature out, it's really great. So the first big feature, well, first of all, before we get into that, you might notice right now that matchmaking has been split up into two sections: social and competitive. In competitive, it's mostly the same, but it's obviously it's all the competitive and ranked playlists in here now. Now this list that you see here, this is not the final list. This is just placeholders for the most part. They'll be tuning this in the coming days, and especially for the final update when it gets released to the main retail version of Halo MCC that everybody else has. But the big feature is in social games, and you might have seen Sketch tease this on Twitter before, and he showed you a screenshot of the match composer. What the match composer basically is well, it lets you make a mixtape of matchmaking game types and settings. So for example, let's use infection under 12-player free-for-all here. Let's say you don't like Halo 4 Flood, because I know I've done infection a lot, and a lot of people just quit out of the game or like exit their game if people vote for Halo 4 Flood in the past. Some people only want to play Halo 3 Infection. Well, now you don't need to rage quit out of MCC. Now you can just select just Halo 3, and it will only search for Halo 3 Infection, which is pretty awesome. And you know, in the past, it was hard to make everybody happy because some people wanted that, some people wanted this other thing, and they would veto it, or something gets vetoed for them, or people vote for something else, and people really don't like that. And like I said, they just quit out of the game, and it kind of ruins the game for everybody because all of a sudden there's short players, especially on Halo 4 Flood. If you let the game start up and you're infected and you quit out, it randomly selects someone else in the game to be infected. But anyways, aside from infection, other game types, you know, let's say big team here, you can select, you know, any number of Halo games you want. Like here we have 2, 3, 4, an anniversary, and you know, let's say we just want to do capture the flag, or we just want to do action sack or something, or you know, only one game type or a couple game types. That's all good. And if you, with these settings, if we start searching, it will search big team battle, you know, 8v8, only the games I've selected and only the game types I've selected. So you know, some people are more casual than others, and they don't necessarily want to play like, you know, Slayer all the time, or like snipers. You know, personally, I suck at sniping in Halo, so I try to avoid sniper games like the plague. But you know, on the previous version of MCC, and really in all the previous versions of Halo, that always comes up in like some Slayer playlist. It can't always be avoided until now, because now you can just unselect it, and you'll never have to worry about it coming up. It will only search what you want. So if you only want to play objective, then well, just pick objective games. If you only want to play a certain number of players, that's all fine. You can also use the presets up there and just search, but you can really like get nitty gritty with the customization here. And as you can see here, when you start searching, it only includes the maps from the games that you wanted and for the game types that you wanted. So it's a really, really awesome feature. And you can try it right now on the MCC Insider if you have it, or if you have a digital copy of Halo MCC. Now, the other big feature is if you go to controller settings on MCC, this is a big one for a lot of people as well, but you can now adjust your look acceleration as well as your look dead zone. Personally, and this probably makes me more of a casual player as well, I don't know, the default settings felt fine to me personally, but I know some people are really, you know, they like the really intricate fine-tuning of this, so this would really be great for a lot of people, especially for the more competitive players who really want to like squeeze that like small ounce of precision out of this as much as possible. By default, your look acceleration here is 5, and the dead zone is 20%, but you can adjust that from anywhere from 0 to 20% for look dead zone, and up to 9, I believe, for look acceleration. So that's all there for you guys to customize now. And It's the same for all of the Halo games. You can adjust your acceleration for each Halo game individually. They all default to 5 and 20%, but like I said, you could just adjust it. So Halo 3, you could have like, I don't know, like 7 and 0% for look acceleration dead zone. I'm not actually sure what that would do, but you could try that. And then, you know, Halo CE, you could set it to like 9 or 10 look acceleration and 0% dead zone as well, which I don't know, sounds like an absurd setting to me actually, but who knows? I honestly don't know what the pros like to do with this, but it is a really great feature. So those are basically the three big main features of the new upcoming MCC update, which, like I said, and I just want to repeat one more time, it is available now on MCC Insider. So if you guys are all part of the previous Flight of MCC Insider, you should be able to do this if you still have MCC Insider, or at the very least, if you have a digital copy of MCC, you should be able to update your MCC Insider now, and then get on it and then try out this feature. So, like I said, a lot of this is still there's still a few bugs, but it is being fixed and in the final build. So that will come out soon for everybody else on the regular version of MCC. But for those who want to test this out and, you know, help squash more bugs, or you know, test out the feature, test out servers, whatever, feel free to hop on now. Just go to your My Games and Apps on your Xbox One, check your updates for MCC Insider, and if you have it, great. And hopefully you guys like these new features and enjoy it. But yeah, so hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, make sure to leave a like, leave your thoughts in the comments. If you have any questions about this, feel free to ask, and I'll do my best to answer them if I can. But other than that, make sure to subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you guys next time, and perhaps even on MCC Insider, and eventually the final version of MCC. But yeah, other than that, make sure to, like I said, subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you guys next time. Bye, guys.